something on top. I've never seen it rain there. I mean, Southern California, you know, it doesn't rain very often.
And they never show, like, the sky.
No. Oh, my. What are they doing, playing cards?
Yeah. And telling me to shh.
Oh, that's nice. What's Lala doing, watching?
I was just talking to Lala and it was like, shh. It's like across the room.
Really?
They were on the couches and I was in the kitchen with Lala.
Being shushed is not fun. That's what, you know, Peter does. Peter does that when we're sitting there for the live eviction. They're trying to hear what people are saying, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, shut up yourselves. You can't hear anything, for Christ's sake.
And yeah, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Of course it would. It does and it would. Oh, believe me, you know, we just talked about those, you know, those guys saying, oh God, I wish it would last forever. You're nuts. How would you not want to be outside and see your family and friends and do things? Can you imagine going to a restaurant and a server comes up to your table and says, hi, what would you like? You say, you got this slop?
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's the first thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Say, do you have any slop on the menu? Like, I don't know what you mean. Well, I was just recently on a reality television show. You may recognize me as a new celebrity. Do you have any Rotten Tomatoes?
They're like,
in the
I've
back?
never seen you before in my life.
Okay. Like, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I'm so happy I get to go down. I'm going to go on vacation down to Florida. Because no matter what, it's just to go down and hang out with my family and just chill.
Nobody will know us, I don't think, in Halifax.
I have no idea. Well, Pete said he was recognized several times, and that was however many weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, that is weird, actually.
That was like week 6. And now I've been on so much more. I mean, Jillian, if I was on the cover of the Chronicle Herald...
Yeah? Even people who don't watch the show.
Well, people who read the newspaper say, who the hell is, what's this? And then you never know when people then say, oh.
There's somebody,
maybe we should watch that. We have no idea.
Yeah.
We could get out and be nutting. We could get out and it could be, you know, a little more than nutting, but...
A little more than nutting.
Right?
I don't...
Jillian, please fix your microphone.
She's saying nothing of value.
I say that every time they ask me to do that. Hang on, I just gotta finish painting this nail by because it's gonna be all smudged. You wouldn't understand, big brother. You don't paint your nails.
And that's a recorded voice. There you go. Yeah, that's something that I had no idea coming in what it would be. You know, like coming out eventually. You know what I mean? Like you wonder. You know, people were saying in the beginning when Kat got out, it was like, oh, Kat's gonna have the biggest, you know, claim to fame starting out. It's like, well, she's the first one out of the show. You don't even know. She was on two episodes.
Yeah.
We've been on like 22 now or something like that. All you can do is wait and see. But, I mean, those people who, I mean, Emmett must be feeling the same way as us, where he's like, Jesus, get me out of here, I want to go. And
oh, he is.
you don't want to stay here for the rest. You know?
Emmett's just out here in the hot tub talking about how I told him I didn't think he was, because he's like, I love, like, showing my apartments because I like meeting people. And I'm like, I wouldn't dub you as a people person.
I know.
And he's like, he's like, you're not even going to know me when we get out of here, obviously, or something. And then he's like, you don't.
As in, like, he's a different person out there?
He doesn't even, I don't even know him, basically, is what he said. And, I know. And then he also said something else that was quite mean. But he's just like, and you guys are so, like, he's like, and maybe I'm just starting to get sick of everyone, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, thank you for including me in that. And he's like,
Getting sick of what?
Me.
No. Genius. I could see that though. I mean, any relationship you're in, be it in a freaking TV show where you're with each other nonstop, or in real life, when you get to know someone, you're like, oh my God, because no matter who it is, the best relationship you've had, you've probably been with. You're like, you know what, I really like them, but this is one thing they get on my goddamn nerves, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I love about now, but being older, being in relationships. When you're younger, it's almost like you're in a on a showmance on a TV show because you want to spend all that time together, even though maybe you don't want to.
Yeah.
Whereas now you're older, you got your own house, you live your own place, that kind of stuff. They do as well. They got their job, you got your job. You know what I mean? And it's just like, all right, well, I'll see you these nights.
See you when I see you.
Yeah, and then maybe you spend the night or whatever, and then they're like, okay, I got to go off to work. You're like, sweet, I get to. And then, hey, this night I'm hanging out with my buddies or whatever you're doing, or your friends. That's good. Very good. Ow, that hurt.
Where's the orange freaking nail polish?
Oh, I stole it. No, I didn't. Bit of the old vitamin D, huh? What you get from sun, yes. I think I'm only just starting to feel some prickles come back from my hair waxing.
Good.
How long should it be?
A couple weeks.
Well, maybe I'm not then.
But if your skin's dry, like if you don't exfoliate, you can just break off the skin and it's the same as shaving. And your skin, if your hair's too long or your skin's dry, both those things that's what can happen. So a lot of times when you get a chest wax and stuff like that,
never.
You want to shave. You want to use a.
I'm not gonna do that.
What's that thing called when you buzz your head? Clippers.
Yeah.
For your chest hair, because you only want it to be that long. Once it's so long, it'll just rip off rather than come out at the root.
I'm not gonna wax my chest.
I know, but I'm just telling you, that's why your leg hair was really long, right? So it didn't probably come out at the root. Probably just broke off.
Well, and you remember who did it? The world's worst waxer. Can't have any woman who would let her near her crotch for any reason, specifically waxing, is nuts. I get my back done. I got that patch right there. You know that Emmett did. I don't mind getting that done. I had that electrolysis done on that, Jillian.
Did you?
Yeah.
I had electrolysis done on my underarms.
Did you? And did it stay forever? No, it doesn't.
So it's 4 months. It was perfectly clean, and I talked it up forever to everyone. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, guys. I had laser hair removal. Yeah. And I was like, this is the craziest thing in the world. It wasn't electrolysis. And I was telling everyone about it, and then all of a sudden it grows back, and I think I have more underarm hair than I've ever had.
You don't right now, but I feel bad. I hate that it's different for men and women. I like my woman to have, to be whatever, not have hairy armpits, obviously. Yeah. And all the other stuff, I guess that's nice and sweet, but I try and keep myself well trimmed. Let's leave it at that.
You take care of yourself.
I try to. The thing I like, the best thing is to not have bad body odor and bad breath.
I hate that.
Because there's many guys out there who I'm like, geez, your breath smells like a dog's arse, and your underarms, and BO has a very specific BO smell, and you're like, Jesus Christ, fine, it's called soap. When you rub it together, it forms bubbles and suds.
That's why when I work out, and then we went in the diary room and stuff, I reek when I work out.
Yeah? See, I just don't have a natural BO for me. It would have to be a couple of days.
Because I sweat so much, I'll soak my shirt. Then when it's
I do as well. I'm a sweaty guy, but just some people have, like, I'm sure you don't have, you say this, but you don't, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't have stinky sweat, but if you sit in your clothes for long enough, it'll dry and smell.
Yes, but that's like, but there's some people who just suffer from bad BO. And I feel so bad for those people. The same thing for dandruff sufferers or people with, any kind of, you're lucky with the genes that you get. I've been lucky that, even though I hit puberty late, never had any zits. You know what I mean?
I never did either.
So, that's amazing. You think about some of your buddies and friends who you're like, oh my God, the struggles they went through. And then BO, Christ, that's horrible. Back hair, body hair. Some of these guys you see and they're like friggin' bears. I'm so happy that, I've got this little bit here. You can't even tell, I don't think. As you get older, it gets a little bit more, though.
What?
This hair here.
Chest hair, yeah.
And a little bit there. And also, it starts to come sort of down here on your back, but it's nothing. I'm very light.
As you get older, everything starts to get a little worse.
Yeah. Luckily, my nose hairs and my ear hairs aren't bad yet. I'm only 38 years old, for Christ's sake, as well.
I wax my nose.
Yeah? Inside? What?
Just because. Not because I have bad hair. I'm probably a normal girl, but I just like to wax it.
Cool. Is that a thing that an esthetician would do as well? But like how, like the entire inside.
Yeah, there's the thing called hard wax.
Yeah.
And so it's like
Okay.
seems like normal wax, but
Yeah.
when you put it in, you just leave it in there.
Yeah.
You don't have a stick or anything, and it'll harden.
And you just
then
rip
you just
it out?
pull it out.
Oh God, it's gotta hurt a lot, does it?
No. It hurts if you tweeze a nose hair.
Yeah.
One nose hair, you make your eyes water.
Yeah.
Your eyes don't water at all. It
Really?
doesn't feel the same way at all.
I'd like to do that.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Emmett should do that.
I know. I agree.
I see. I am also one of those types of people that I notice things. Like Pete and I have always been that way. Like if I came in and had a beard one day and the next day I had shaved it off, I noticed that. You know?
I wouldn't.
Yep. But and you're right. Some people don't. Some
I'm the
people
least
don't notice.
observant person ever.
Yeah.
But I do know when something.
But you say that, but you notice his nose hairs.
But I'm because I've been so close to him, and I
Yeah.
just will notice things.
And I've noticed that, and I haven't been that close to him.
I should get him to wax tonight.
Yeah, but can you do it with your stuff?
I used that wax for myself so far since I've been in here.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I just took the strip and pushed it in, and I don't know. It's not normally what I would do at home.
You got to work with what you got when you're here, right? See, I love this outside, but I want to go in and jump in the pool. God, I wish the pool was outside. See, but also, think about it. There was days here we had this much snow on the ground out here. You know, freaking starving.
You're starving?
I am.
Well, go have a slop shake. I can't believe there was only 1 week where they supplied us with food.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Do you need help there?
No. But you know, it's also because they use the votes for different things, which is cool as well. Because you know, I'm happy that I'm not. I mean, you know, as much as I would love to have a poutine right now.
You're happy you can't.
I'm happy because
I know. I said like I didn't want to seem ungrateful, but I didn't want the poutine and beaver tails. Like I would rather just be on slop. I'm gonna get fat instead of lose some weight.
Like I would just be eating poutine. Like you know, there was so many there. I wanted to eat some. But you know, it's the part of the experience. And trust me, I'm happy it's at this point now where hopefully there's none left. And then next thing you know,
I should go brush my teeth before they get stained. And next thing you know, what? We're done.
We're done. Because you know, as much as you know, it's like, oh man, it's only Monday. Gonna do POV. Boom, this week will be over. Thursday. Do that. A couple more weeks.
I'm gonna come in with you now.
Yeah. Because that's what that's you playing this game. You got to win, and that's what you feel like. I just love the experience. It's like, yeah, I love the experience too, but we already talked. Is it ad nauseum or ad nauseum? Do you know what I'm saying when I try and say that?
No.